Hey everybody, today we're talking moon computers and working with what you have. You're watching Go Create Something. Hey everybody, hope you're having a good day so far. I found this really neat video outlining the Apollo missions and their computers and how they relate to the computers we carry with us every day, our cell phones. This video by Curious Droid, there'll be a link down below so you guys can check it out on your own time if you'd like. He dives into the specifics on how these systems were developed and built. They're more or less built to be crash proof and to take full advantage of all the resources they had at that time, which was something around in the neighborhood of 16 to 32 kilobytes for the hard disk space, if you will, memory of these things. Just a tiny amount of space by today's standards, but back then they were able to engineer these programs to make use of all of these resources and not be wasteful or, spend extra processing power on stuff that really wasn't necessary. But what I found most interesting was the fact that this software was designed so that it could not crash. The system could shut down and restart and remember everything it was doing, which was very critical when you're, flying around the moon. You really should check out the video. He dives more into detail about it than I can right here, but it really got me thinking about, back when I started doing videos and filmmaking and just the stuff that I kind of had to put up with, I guess you will. And the equipment really is just where I had to figure out how to make stuff work. I've been fortunate here in the past few weeks being able to purchase some actual professional gear. I want to show some of it to you here today. First off is the one that you guys can't see right now because I'm using is an actual professional tripod. I'll put a picture up there so you guys can see it, and it's been fantastic. I just used it on a sort of commercial shoot today, and it worked wonderfully. I love this thing. It's much better than the one I had before. The head actually was kind of broken, so it was a little bit wobbly, so your pan and tilt options were very limited at best. They had to be somewhat finagled to get the best outcome. But this other little piece of gear I'm really excited is this guy right here. It's called the Flycam 3000. It is a we'll call it a stabilizer. I'm still a little puzzled on whether to call it a stabilizer, gimbal, whatever, because I think the gimbals are the motorized ones. So you basically just set the camera on this plate right here, and then using the weights and gravity and physics and a lot of practice, I'm able to just kind of carry the camera like this, and it'll stay balanced as I'm walking around and kind of give me some nice motion tracking shots that way. This thing is really cool. I still have it, and I am really excited to be able to learn and practice more on it here in the future and get better at operating this piece of machinery, or this piece of equipment. It's not really machinery. But this has just been fantastic, and I just wanted to kind of share with you guys, it hasn't always been this way for me, and there are still plenty of pieces of gear that I really would like and sort of need to get. Lenses are one of my weak spots right now as far as wide angles. I have the system I use, the GH2, tends to crop in, so most of my lenses appear to be zoomed in a bit more than I'd like. But that's just something like we were referring to earlier about the Apollo missions, having to work with the resources that you have, so I have to work around that limitation, if you will. And that's something I just really want to kind of talk about today. When we are starting out in creative fields, there always are limitations, budgets, you don't have the right gear, you don't know anyone, usually you have all these you don't knows or don't haves, and it can be a temptation to kind of use that as a excuse not to go out and create, and that is just should not be the case. I know I've fallen into that before, and I don't want to come across as, oh, I never did that, I always went and did all these amazing things. I didn't. I fell in that same trap too, but I wanted to just kind of push this thought today that go out, find the DIY kit for whatever it is you do. If you do video, you know, find the Filmright show on how to make your own DIY light stands and go to town. I'm still rocking those sets. I built them in, goodness, what is it, 2017, 16, 15, 14, 13, probably 2013. It's just PVC pipe, so it's not gonna rot away or anything. That and some clamp lights are what I've been using for lights for these past couple of years. Probably should upgrade, just haven't. Spent all my money on a fancy tripod. But just, you know, don't let that be the factor that stops you from going out and creating whatever it is you want to create. Can't stress that enough, but I just hope this is an encouragement to you guys. You know, you will get there. Keep pushing through, keep working hard, because you will get to where you want to be. It just takes a lot of work, and that's not a bad thing. Work is good. It stretches your mind, imagination, and all that sort of stuff. So I just really hope this encourages you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and you guys have a wonderful day. You all stay creative now.